Hello, Timon and Mollum. To answer your question, Mollum, I have 2 drinks with me. In my Sonic cup, I have some caffeine, some basic coffee. I've been sipping it. I'll probably use it tomorrow morning when I wake up. And this is a Cabernet Sauvignon, or Cabernet Sauvignon. It's wine. Oh no, this is the first encounter! This is the first encounter! I can get a new Rattata! Yes! I'm gonna get a new Rattata! Man, I could have gotten anything. Okay, Chuckles, we are moving you out. And replacing Enchilady out there. Or Dwayne, yeah, Enchilady, get out there. We're gonna replace Pompey. And that was the same level he was at, too. Oh man, this is so bad. Alright, Rattata was caught. Alright, folks. You're in the chat. Why don't you help me out with nicknaming this one? We can't give it the same name as last time. Well, I mean, I suppose we can call him Pompey 2. Bing! There he is. Wait a minute. Oh no. I'm gonna do it this way. No, I needed to say dead. It's dead. Dang it. DeadmoFive. I'm gonna like literally have it say 5. Instead of giving it the number. Actually, I don't think we have numbers here. Here we go. DeadmoFive. Well, I wasn't going to give it the number anyway. I was just going to straight up call it DeadmoFive. Whoa! Suddenly everything is blue. Blue, 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 blue. I want to say that when playing on the Super Game Boy for the Super Nintendo, that you get a little bit more color variation. I mean, all the sprites that you see on the left are actually from the Super Game Boy art and in-game graphics sprites. Whereas for the Game Boy Color, it's a much more simplified version. These guys. Oh, that's right, it's Gary. Yo, cheese! You're still struggling along back here? Huh, I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Here, let me see what you caught, cheese. Actually, now that you mention it, I'm not entirely sure. I want to say that the Super Game Boy was able to process a little bit more than the Game Boy Color. I mean, the Game Boy Color is still only an 8-bit system, whereas Super Game Boy was able to... Well, I mean, you're only running off of an 8-bit cartridge anyway. Thunder Shocket, what am I talking about? Just go, attack! I remember that Spearow. I remember beating it last time. Oh no, the defenses have dropped. Captain, our defenses have lowered. Thank you, Worf. Thundershock, straight to the Spearow. Captain, we are suffering serious damage from the Fury attack of the Spearow. I understand, Commander Worf. Strike again with the Thundershock. Excellent strategy, sir. Okay. Make it so. Double team. I don't know. Do you think it's worth learning double team for this? Engage. Well, now I'm suddenly starting to sound like a Sean Connery. Sean Connery is in this episode, Sean Connery, is replacing Patrick Stewart, the captain of the ship. I am the last of the captains. Chuckles can't learn more than 4 moves, so we delete an under move to make room for a double team. There can be only 4. You know, that might actually be more useful. Alright, fine, Chuckles. Chuckles learned the double team attack. So. Alright, Gary, you're gonna use a Sandshrew. I want a Sandshrew. Sandshrews are awesome. It's like their bodies are made of linoleum or something. So we're a little weak, so let's just throw out Dwayne. I wanted DeadmoFive to have a little bit of experience there. Oh, it does so much damage. Oh. Is that like the closest I've ever come to doing a Nicolas Cage? Oh, it's not very effective. Dwayne used Mega Punch. But Rattata. Nah, it's not sounding very cagey. Alright, Gary, you're gonna use your Eevee, huh? Finally. Yeah, I'm gonna change it. Swap it out with Chuckles. This battle has to keep going. Chuckles versus Eevee is a much higher level than I was expecting it to be. Chuckles, come back here. We are going to use Turducken. Turducken seems to be my favorite this play session. He has survived so many close calls. Which is probably why I so easily let my original Rattata fail. Oh, and that's part of the joke, is the fact that I called him DeadmoFive, the fact that he was the first death on my team was a Rattata, so yeah. Am I like the only person you've ever heard him called DeadmoFive? I love calling him that because it just pisses people off to no end whatsoever. It's fantastic. I love it. They're like, it's Deadmouse, gosh, man. No, it clearly is spelled DeadmoFive. That is not an S. That is most definitely a 5. Get all frustrated. It's like using leet, man, leet. I understand. It's those few moments where I get to troll, and I don't troll often, but when I do, it's like shitty little trolls like that. Did you just land a hit? Well, I guess I'm not too surprised. I have heard one other person say it that way, and that was on the internet, so... But other people have told me that they've heard it said that way, so... Turducken, you keep missing. The Eevee's right there in front of you. Stop missing. It's right there in front of you. Turducken, we've been doing this all night. I don't need this right now. I need you to focus on a quick attack. Thank you. Good bird. You're a good bird. JonTron would be proud of you. Like some of the trolls I like to pull, it's like people start quoting from Big Bang Theory, and I don't really watch TV, and I don't. I've never really watched a full episode of Big Bang Theory, and people who talk to me like, "Oh, Alex, you would love the show." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Aren't you gonna watch it?" Like, I've seen half an episode. Yeah, I understand, get why people would say that I would love it, but I enjoy more the reactions of the people when I tell them that I've never seen it and probably never will. Like, people just freak the fuck out. It's hilarious. It's like me saying that I've never seen a Rocky Horror Picture Show. And like, I know all the songs. I have the album, but I've never actually seen it. I've never actually been to a production of it. And once again, people just freak out. They're like, "You've never done it? You never seen it? You never been there?" I'm like, "No, I never have." Aw, we'll smell you later. I never got perfect opportunity to do some voice acting, and I just totally skipped out on it. Just because I was reveling in the fact that just people get so irritated when I say that I never watched it. Oh, God, it's all green. Cabernet Sauvignon.